If your makeup always does this, but you want it to do this, girl, listen up, because I'm about to change your life. The reason your makeup always transfers is because you're not setting your face properly. Setting your makeup with the right powders and sprays is the only way you can get your makeup to last without transferring. The craziest part is this is completely bone dry. If I touch it, nothing comes off. And I get it. You don't want to look matte, so you think no powder is the way to go. But that's why your concealer is always creased, your bronzer is always patchy, and your makeup never lasts. First of all, the foundation you use is really important. It's literally the foundation of your makeup. And if your goal is longevity or making sure it's transfer proof, a glowy foundation or a skin tint is not gonna have the same lasting power like a matte foundation would. So even when you try to set it down and lock it in, it's just gonna break up within a couple hours, and that's why your makeup always separates. The Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation has been my holy grail for years now. Like, it really is that girl. But even this foundation can feel wet and sticky if it's not set down properly. So once you apply a layer of foundation, cream bronzer, cream blush, and then your concealer, you need to prep your powder puff with your translucent powder. And if you're still using a brush to apply your powder, I promise you, once you use a powder puff, you're never gonna go back. Using a brush to apply your powder can leave little holes in your foundation, making it look so cakey. So dunk the puff into the powder, and then press the powder into your hand to make sure there's no clumps of powder. These clumps are what make your under eye look dry. And now you can go in and blend out your concealer. The reason you want to prep the puff first is because now you can set the concealer without even looking down. Tell me, what creases? Because I don't see any. Now this is where most of you stop. You're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh, I like that glow on my cheeks. I'm not gonna bother powdering it down. But watch, anything that touches your face is gonna immediately remove the makeup. So with whatever powder is already left on your powder puff, I'm gonna use this to set the rest of my makeup. That way you're not applying a thick layer of powder everywhere, but you're still mattifying all the shine. But don't be scared. We're gonna add that glow back into the skin. Now go ahead and finish your makeup with your powder bronzer and powder blush. Notice how everything is looking super matte right now? Matte makeup will always be that girl, and you can fight me if you want. But this is how I get my makeup to go from matte and airbrushed to dewy and airbrushed. First, I always start off with the MAC Fix Plus spray. This spray isn't gonna do anything for the longevity of your makeup, but it's gonna melt all those powders down, making your makeup look less makeup-y. And I always focus the sprays more on the edges of my face. I try to avoid the center. Then I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. As you can see, I don't have much left. Unlike the MAC setting spray, this one actually forms a film over your makeup. So once that film actually dries down, it literally makes your skin look like plastic. But to really close this shit off, you gotta go in with the One Size Until Dawn setting spray. This is what's gonna make your makeup completely bulletproof. Girl, I should start charging off for this shit. Smooth, poreless, and let's not forget, transfer proof. I promise you, once you do your makeup like this, it's never gonna look better. Just try it out and tell me I didn't tell you so. You're welcome.